The conservatives of the 1940s and 1950s were hostile to Israel and sympathetic to the Arabs, believe it or not. This argument was made in several books published by the very first conservative book publisher in America, Henry Regnery. Regnery put out another book, this time a book of photographs depicting life in a Palestinian refugee camp entitled "They Are Human Too." You should see this photo book. It looks like Gaza today. I mean, nothing has changed. So, what happened to change things into their exact opposite? Well, what happened was the Cold War. When the Korean War broke out and Israel sided with the UN, the Soviets dropped their support for Israel, started selling arms to Egypt and Syria, and initiated a series of appalling show trials targeting Jews in the Soviet bloc. It was also due to the incursion of a number of former leftists who gathered around National Review magazine and later became known as the neoconservatives. The neocons, as we affectionately call them, are partisans of Israel who have often been accused, sometimes unfairly, of putting Israel's interests over and above American interests. Now, the truth is that they see no dividing line as long as Israel's interests are served. Another factor in the great turnaround of the American right on the Israel question has been the growth of the evangelical born-again movement as a force to be reckoned with in the conservative movement. The single largest and arguably most effective component of the Israel lobby consists not of AIPAC, but of a highly organized and very resourceful Christian dispensationalist element. They are particularly active in the Republican Party and pose a mighty obstacle to any politician who seeks to restore balance to American foreign policy in the Middle East. For those of us who want to change American foreign policy and steer it in a less interventionist direction, the road ahead is going to be long, hard, and filled with many obstacles, not the least of which is the tremendous motivation of the pro-Israel lobby in all its aspects. Yet the costs of maintaining this special relationship have long since outweighed the gains.